Hey guys, so I wanted to talk about one of the best formulas the only formula that I really use for constructing copy. Now, it's really daunting when you're trying to write compelling copy, either for an advert, landing pages, lead magnets, email follow-ups, text message follow-ups, whatever it may be. We need to make sure that we're writing compelling copy. Now, copy as in text, so the copy on the text on your ads, the text on your landing pages, etc., etc. Now, AIDA is the formula that I use to construct everything. It's absolutely fantastic, and it's an acronym that stands for attention, interest, desire, and action. Now, when you use this funnel of different variables within your copy, coming down to an action, it works unbelievably well. And it really helps you to think about when you're structuring, when you sit there with your computer in front of you or a piece of paper, and you're like, right, I need to write an ad. How do I do it? Use this formula to basically structure the whole piece of text, and all of a sudden you have this fantastic sales piece. Now, attention is probably the two most important parts of this: the attention and the action. So the attention is basically to grab someone's attention away from all the other noise they've got on the internet at that particular time. If you're on social media and you're scrolling through your Instagram feed, as we know, there's so much stuff going on. Or you're on Facebook, you're basically bombarded with crazy news, clickbait articles, everything. So the attention has to really grab that person's attention. What we tend to do is by utilising our dream audience demographic profiling, knowing exactly who the person is, we utilise the attention by talking to them directly, or using imagery or video that talks to them on a more personal level, and hopefully pull them out of all the noise. Action comes down to the offer and how you basically, maybe it's on a time constraint or something, but you're really trying to force whatever it is that you're trying to get them to do. Now, whether you're trying to run an advert when you're trying to make them click, or you're trying to sell them a lead magnet where they want them to put their information, or actually trying to make a purchase. That's the action part. Now, the interest and desire, they're kind of the bits that drag them in. You've got their attention, you drag them in, make them interested in what it is that you're talking about. Desire is also about validating, making them really want what it is that you're trying to offer. And like I said, it could be that you're just trying to make them click to go to the next page, or it could be that you're trying to get them to actually purchase. Whatever part of the marketing funnel you're in, or whatever copy it is that you're trying to do, this formula works. Now, something I did want to say actually was, if you're writing an ad, the key for an ad, the sole tool for an ad is basically you're trying to make someone click on the ad. You're not actually trying to sell the product at that point. Each element in a marketing funnel has its own job. So when you're focusing on an advert, you're trying to make them click the link. You're not trying to make them buy the product. That's what the landing page is for, and that's what all the other parts of the marketing funnel are for. When you're on a landing page and you're trying to make them sign up for the lead magnet, all the copy should be doing is trying to make them sign up. Then the actual product page and the buy it buttons and all that kind of stuff is where you're actually trying to make the sale. So don't misconstrue an advert for the final sale. This is where a lot of people make mistakes, where they try and hammer in a sale straight off the bat. So you have to bear in mind that you have to make what it is that you're trying to sell concise. If you're trying to sell a click, that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to make them click. This is what this whole thing is about, trying to make the click. Not sell the product, nothing else. It has to be concise. It's about creating interest and making them want to go on to the next part of the funnel, and then make the action to make them click the link. So I'll give you an example of an AIDA kind of bit of copy and how I've constructed it using AIDA, and hopefully that will give you a bit more insight as to you can start constructing your copy on your website and your ads and all this kind of stuff. So I've written a really quick ad, something I literally just knocked up, and it kind of explains what I'm talking about. So you've got this section here: holiday around the corner and still hate looking in the mirror. So I've assumed, okay, if you take COVID away, it's about time where people are getting ready to go on holiday, and the vast majority of people, let's be honest, aren't still in shape, and they're probably starting to stress and get anxious that they've been putting effort in the dieting and it's not actually working. And looking in the mirror is obviously a pain point for them. So this is an attention grabber. I haven't just gone, hi guys, we sell diet plans or whatever. The whole point of this is to basically click the link to go and have a look at a lead magnet. This is what this ad is for. So the attention, I've spoken to the target market or the target audience, and hit some pain points and some stuff that's probably going on in their life. This section is your interest and desire. they kind of interlink. So the interest here, there is a quick method I've used on hundreds of guys exactly like you to get into shape in a few short weeks. So I've basically used interest because I've actually told them that I can solve this problem. This problem they're having is, I've got a quick method that hundreds of guys, some validation, creating desire, I've used to get in shape in a few short weeks, which is what they need. That's exactly the solution to their problem. Now, how do I know that you can implement that, or what is it that you're offering me? Okay, I'm interested now. I haven't written this all out properly, but I've produced a really short 10-minute video, etc., that will basically outlay the steps that we take to do this, and it's completely free. So there, we've created desire. We've identified that it's a really short video, so it's something that it's easy for them to do. That's desirable. It's a video, so I don't have to read anything. And I've identified that it's actually gonna help me get into shape. So then it says, click the link, there's your action, or call to action. And then add a little bit more desire, a little bit more call to action here by saying, PS, this video will be taken down in 2 days' time. So you've actually put some time constraint on that. You've made to get the fear of missing out. Now, if you drive, and then if they click that link and they go through to the lead magnet where the video is, you've then got their contact details, but we'll talk about that another time. But this is an example of AIDA, the action at the bottom, that was really quick to do. It literally took me 2 minutes. And utilising, once you've obviously captured your market, you know all about your audience and how you're going to sell to them, you just plug in this AIDA formula, find their pain points, find the hopes and dreams, whatever it is that you're playing on, generate interest by showing them that you can solve their problem, create desire by whatever it is that you're going to be offering them, or the chance of offering them, then the call to action where the offer is really good. In this case, it's a free video that's basically going to solve their problem. And at the end of the day, they don't have to trust you at this point because it's free. Then that's where the next part of the sale funnel comes in. Once you've captured the data, they implement what you've told them, and hopefully you've given them a lot of value and it's worked. Then all of a sudden, when you start showing them that you have PT services, much more likely to buy from you. So you see where this is all going. But this is a really quick video on AIDA, and this can be applied across any form of copy that you have on your marketing funnel. Like I said, ads, lead magnet pages, landing pages, email follow-ups, normal email follow-ups. You can even construct this when you're talking to a client just to get them interested. It really helps. And just always jot this down, and then when you write out any sales script, just put AIDA next to it and make sure you're ticking all the boxes. So hopefully you found this video helpful. If you have any questions on it, just drop me an email and I can go through it. But yeah, that's AIDA.